12 cadres of prescribed KCP, WG and 1 cadre of KYKL to lay down arms and ammunition before Chief Minister Shambanduram. 54 employees of Manipur Secretariat who have been on ceased work strike for more than 10 days land in the Sajiwa jail, later released. Governor Laganation stressed on the need for development of human resources as it is vital to a nation's strength, progress and prosperity. Manipur reports 5 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and no fatality in last 24 hours. Coronavirus affects 1,39,778 people in Manipur so far. And India adds 6,422 new COVID-19 cases, above 5,000 recoveries and 34 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cash load stands at 45,749. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. 13 cadres of the band outfit, including 12 cadres of KCP, PWG and 1 cadre of KYKL, let down their arms and ammunition before Chief Minister Shambanduram at a homecoming ceremony held today at the banquet hall of 1st Battalion, Manipur Rifled, Imphal. Home Department, Government of Manipur organized the event. The surrendered arms and ammunition included 2 lethal guns, 3 9mm pistols, 3 IEDs, 2 detonators, 2 radio sets, 5 letter heads and 4 extortion slips. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister welcomed all the cadres to the mainstream. He continued that Manipur had been facing unrest due to insurgency problems since the 1960s, and now under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, insurgency related incidents have considerably declined in the last 5 years. He asked the central government agencies operating in the state to see the changing scenario in the state. The Chief Minister stressed the need of thinking positively and changing the way of dealing with insurgency groups to bring them in the mainstream. He stressed on the importance of joint efforts among the state and central armed forces to deal with the issue through exchange of plans and strategies, maintaining that the state government has already begun its initiative to convince insurgency groups through political dialogues and schemes for surrender come rehabilitation and bring them back home. He said government aims to end insurgency in the next 5 years. Shambanduram cautioned that some vested interest groups were trying to create a bad image of the state by playing ethnic-based politics. He reiterated the assurance made by Union Home Minister Amit Shah that not a single bullet would be fired on those militants who want to return to normal lives and join the national mainstream, and no FIR would be lodged against them unless they were involved in a heinous crime. The Chief Minister appealed to all the insurgent groups to come back to the mainstream, taking advantage of such a right time. Ministers, DGP and high-ranking officials of civil, police and paramilitary forces among others attended the event.
ये 5 साल में मणिपुर में इंसर्जेंसी का जो भी प्रॉब्लम है इसको somehow political solution, जो भी लीगल इनिशिएटिव करके खत्म करना है, सॉल्यूशन डालना है। भारत की अपन बसकम देश का एकता को हम लोग संभाल के रखना, इसका इज्जत देना, देश के लिए काम करना, पीपल वाला ग्रुप की चलिनाओ तो फिर मैं बोलना चाहता नहीं, अगर आप एक लेके हो नहीं भाई चलिनाओ मैं आपको ना तो इनिशिएट कीजिए। असम राइफल हो सकता है, आर्मी हो सकता है, सीआरपीएफ हो सकता है, बीएसएफ हो सकता है, पुलिस हो सकता है, इवन ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर एमएनसी जो भी है आप लोग तंजी कीजिए। एक लाने से भी 100 तो बन जाएगा। व्हाटएवर वी कैन सबको मेनस्ट्रीम में लाके होम कमिंग का जो इसको बढ़ावा देना है।
Chief Minister Nongthoen Biren says narrow-minded politics based on the interests of its own community leads to tension among different communities living in the state. Chief Minister Nongthoen Biren was speaking during a book release function held at Chief Minister's Secretariat today. A poetry book titled Panavari and another novel titled The Wailing Angels, written by Kuki women writers Nem Theng Kim, was released during the function. Chief Minister Nongthoen Biren drew the attention of people of the state to build a unified faith and work towards building a harmonious society together. Cycled MLA Kim Neo Hansing, advisor of Intellectual Forum of Northeast as Bubold, and officials of Kuki Inpi Manipur and Kuki Women's Union also attended the program.
And positive thinkers in Manipur because we are having ethnic, so many, we are having around 32, 34 ethnic groups. We need understanding between ourselves, self-respect, equality. Very unfortunately, many of the peoples, many of the communities, they are doing politics, social work based on ethnic, not on humanity. That is the saddest part of the state. If we start, like you started, based on humanity, based on the society, not based on an ethnic groups or a community, then Manipur will achieve what we want to. And God has given us lots, but we spoiled it everything. I don't know. Manipur the quite a lot of things. Mipung khudimana mamagi community based, ethnic based, our career. I don't know Manipur. Punjan the one of the matam sangba.
54 employees of the Manipur Secretariat who have been on ceased work strike for more than 10 days land in Sajua jailed. Manipur police team arrested 54 employees of the Manipur Secretariat who have been protesting for more than 10 days, pressing various demands to the government, and sent them to Sajua jailed. The employees were protesting inside the Secretariat complex this morning at around 11 a.m. today. Police team led by DIG Manipur Police K. Kabib, SP of Imphal West KS Sivakanta, and other police officials of the Imphal West arrived at the site and picked up the protesters on 2 buses and took them to the Sajua jail in order to prevent any untoward incidents following the arrest of the protesters. Manipur police gave a close visit in and around the Secretariat complex. As per the latest report, the employees were released from the jail this evening. Governor Ganeshan says human resources development is vital to a nation's strength, progress and prosperity, and education is one of its key elements. Speaking as chief guest at Governor's Award and R.K. Sanatombi Devi Award distribution ceremony held today at Asa Jina Complex in North AOC in Imphal today, the governor said the central purpose of education is to inculcate among the students the ability to think and apply the knowledge that acquired in classroom in solving social problems. The governor stressed that teachers are considered as moral guardians, friends, philosophers and guides in shaping the character of students. He underlined on the concrete efforts to inspire, encourage and support the students so that they could play a meaningful and determined role in the nation's future. Education Minister Thalnaujant Vashant Kumar and the chairman of the Award Selection Board R.K. Nimai IAS retired also attended the function. Governor Ganeshan handed over R.K. Sanatombi Devi Award 2022 to 7 personalities from different fields including traffic police and sports. The Governor's Award 2021 and 2022 was handed over to 2 students of R.K. Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya, Hautald. Class toppers of R.K. Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya were also felicitated at the event.
Our education should not only emphasize access to global knowledge, but should also uphold the richness of our culture and values supported by the time-honored and eternal discipline. Education should stimulate all aspects of human intellectual potential. It is equally important to ensure that the students are equipped with the core values needed to live as responsible citizens in complex democratic societies.
Commissioner of Education Est H. Gyan Prakash kickstart 2-day 45 regional workshop on training and capacity building of state and district MIS coordinators at the Sangai Hold of Hotel Imphal today. Deputy Director of Statistical Divisions, Ministry of Education Statistical Divisions Vikram Tanwar, Samagra Shiksha Manipur State Project Director L. Nandakumar along with MIS coordinators from different states of Northeast attended the workshop being organized by Samagra Shiksha Manipur. Addressing the event, Commissioner S. Gyan Prakash called upon to educate students on global changes, particularly in the information and technology sector. He stressed on introduction of information and technology and the education system.
This workshop has become important, like I said, because new things have been added and how to go about filling in and how to understand those new parameters. That is why this workshop has been organized. So it's very important that we all need to familiarize the added contents and fields in the DCF, importance of UDIS Plus and its application. Further, there is a need to pay attention during the technical session on software operation, module certification, reporting and inconsistency check.
Yumnam Huidrom, the Higher Secondary School of the Wangoi constituency, revamped under school Fagat Hansi missioned last year, is fast wearing away, revealing its poor quality within such a short period of time. Floorings of the classroom have wore out, making the room dusty and dirty. Quality of the building is so bad that the building shakes when students work, causing panic and worry. Wangoi MLA inspected the condition of the school today and scorned that the deplorable condition of the school is due to negligence and misuse of government funds by contractors and implementing agencies. He expressed worry that the school building may collapse during earthquake. The MLA said he will approach the relevant department to repair the school anew. MLA Lilkins also inspected the condition of the Health and Wellness Center at the Iromed Majrao and the road connecting Yangthang and Iromed Majrao. During the inspection, the crack were visible on the walls of the Health and Wellness Center and there was no electric connection.
Tomoy 21 gi December sangar ho 22 sahi bo phad ni da si bhiram le me ko komai to khudna na sai sokida bim da mana khudna khot por sat po ha bu di ni khudna khot por sat po ha da to ki matik nuai tre ba si sigum ma se koi to hon ba yati aduna la riba sila o jajing me am su yam section na yeng biro aduga khoi su JDO Fiski staff sing zo koi dia level man chalaga side chatna school sing ji satra like phajana tai bra na construction tawling ni phajana tawri bra ha khar responsibility khal lo biro setor mi matam ni yengen bira magdi sum tho moy.
Students of Biotechnology Department of the Manipur University demanded relevant authorities to take action against the department assistant professor Takhelambamd Machathoibi for allegedly not taking classes and neglecting them. Students staged protest demonstration against the same today at the department's premises. Nicold Mangsaba, a fourth semester student, alleged that Assistant Professor Machathoibi failed to take proper classes on medical biotechnology during the entire 6th month of their 3rd semester. He said that the assistant professor taught them only 2 topics of the subject out of the teacher's stipulated 1 to 3 units of 3rd semester. He also alleged the teacher of failing to take practical classes during the 3rd semester. He also said the matter was already apprised to the head of department and vice chancellor. However, no action has been taken so far. He urged the university authority to take immediate action against Assistant Professor Machathoibi as warrants of agitation.
Madam na akhoi ki 3rd semester da practical lo hiba immunology hariba paper asida mahakna phajana su takpi khide takpi khidabana maram oraga akhoiso haita practical exam do nangnabai damakta notebook kasu phajana iki adubo iriba practical notebook asi department asida laktabana maram oraga mana sign tobi khide check tobi khide akhoina oza da haijore simai tokdana madam na check tobi re hay kanda akhoigi department na khanaraga oza ama khallaga mana check tobi khi adubo oza do na sign tobi khide asumai tokdana akhoina practical exam se thajakre exam thagraba nongalaga madam na aigi signature yaudana noine exam se kamaina tharamino aina noigi mathakta kari action to khalaki yengo kaidorupangamge haibase magi machin mangda akhoida hairambawani.
Social Welfare Minister H. Dingo says women play an important role in boosting the state's economy. The minister was speaking at the 16th Foundation Day observance of the Manipur State Commissioned for Women MSCW held at Hotel Classic Grande in Chingmarong today. He cited the example of Kwaramband markets and other solely run by women in Manipur. Minister Dingo said that this is made possible due to the respectable and dignified status enjoyed by women of the state. One-day consultation program on the topic socio-economic and political status of the women was also held on the occasion. A journal titled Role of Women, Volume 1 was released on the occasion.
Socio-economy da Manipur ki kunai sida leriba jati khudingmaki nupi obi singsina hogi socio-economy da achokba thauda achokba role ama lori haibasidi masi hanin ba thoklo roi hadina igi maina anjaningi aduna aru loinana political status of women and political status tadi adake matik atopa state singa koi India ki context da haida political context ni yemu matam da koi Manipur atina adake matik wamre hadina
Horticulture and Soil Conservation Minister Letpa Hawkib says the initiative of the Horticulture Department to provide alternative livelihoods to people who were earlier engaged in illegal poppy cultivation is part of the interdepartmental efforts of the Manipur government's war on drugs mission. The minister was speaking at the distribution program of the Rabi crop seeds to district officials of Kangpokpi, Ukrul, Kamjong, Chandal, Churchanpur, Senapati and Technopol district under cultivation of horticulture crops as an alternative to poppy cultivation in hill schemes at the training hall of Horticulture Department farmed in Khongampat today. Minister Letpa Hawkib said that over 600 farmers will cultivate the seeds in land areas of about 985 acres. He assured that the Horticulture Department will provide all the necessary technical know-how along with planting materials, special incentives to the farmers. He maintained that the crops produced will then be procured by the department if the farmers could not find a proper market. He instructed officials of the department to find the deserving farmer beneficiaries. Various officials of the department along with district officials attended the program.
Farm ado select tawbiraga matam chana moisu lakadaba pesa mayam da adum phangzani matam chana farmer sing da pinning bagi wakallon da ni engonda complain lak mayam matam chana pibira di ko haiba wahe si kitang toina tara bai da masi kanna honaraga mathangi the genesis of poppy cultivation si chingda especially laida ba pangkai da leiba chini naw kangbu kharse bong hawai khara thani government na free of cost and then there's nothing as such land accord to bagi wapon sule leite chi mak clear oina chapi si chingi chini naw sing.
Coalition Against Drug and Alcohol KADA gives a stark response to CAF and PD Minister Laisang Them Sushindro for his claims that prohibition of alcohol in all localities of Manipur has failed. Press note from the KADA reminded the government to perform its duty by ensuring effective implementation of the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991. KADA says the minister seems to be unaware that the state government's policy and police and excise should be utilized to strengthen the prohibition of liquor in the state. A mob today prevented officials of the Manipur Pollution Control Board and the Thoubal Forest Division from carrying out assessment on the ambient air quality monitoring and ambient noise monitoring at the plywood factory and the sawmill of the minor industrial state MIE in Yairipok, Khoirom, Mathak Laikai in Thoubal district. The officials made the visit after some of the locals at Yairipok, Khoirom, Mathak Laikai demanded shifting of the factory and sawmill from the locality, while others are in favor of the factory. The officials had to leave the venue before they could monitor the air and noise pollution leveled in the area. Locals raised a complaint to the state governments on earlier account of a minor industrial state causing air and noise pollution in the locality. Impact News sources said locals chased away the officials demanding to relocate the minor industrial state. Speaking to media, Thoubal Forest Division DFO TH Lokendra said that the MIE was established in 2018, but due to a complaint raised by JSC member L. Tomba, the MIE has been shut down by Forest Department on September 8 this year. He added that officials came to monitor the air and noise pollution levels of MIE after the Forest Department apprised the matter to the Director of Pollution Control Board. Yongkaibam Sangita, a local resident, said that a factory and sawmill located in MIE polluted the locality and demanded to shift it to other locations.
Tomba miteki my group sina sagi asumba kanosi on so yaroi pollution ni la kana so my pollution control tin la pakanda noise pollution jo air pollution jo amta on yaroi simply khorom MI je mafum sitagi hongdokro haiba mai ware lokre aduna maram waraga koina sigi monitoring gi lepchare adu mathang amuk tarakpada ko ya hayop singa tanaraga kari karamba action logate ko makata amuk action logatare.
Press release from the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity (COCOMI) demands keeping of any contents of the Indo-Naga peace talk involving Manipur in the public domain. More than 80 people have been hospitalized due to food poisoning at the Tongjoy village in Senapati district. Victims attended a birthday party celebration in the village. They have been admitted to PHC Paumata and PHSC Tongjoy for medical treatment. Officials of the Food Safety Senapati district have collected samples of the food items served in the party for testing. Body of a non-local man was found at the Ningthau village 11 kilometers south of Senapati police station today at around 7:30 a.m. The body has been kept at Janims morgue. Further details are awaited till the time of filing this report. A combined team of Thoubal Police and 16 Assam Rifles has arrested 2 suspected cadres after prescribed pre-pro with Usoi Pokpi Sangomshang IED blast. The incident occurred on January 5, 2022, in which a personnel of Assam Rifles lost his life. The arrested persons are 25-year-old Mohammad Sana Jauba, son of the late Mohammad Siraj Ahmad from the Urup Awang Laikai, Imphal East, and 21-year-old Oinam Amit Kumar, alias Naubi, son of O Kogen from the Top Kongnang Makong. They were produced before media persons yesterday at Thoubal District Police Headquarters. Speaking to media persons, Thoubal Police SP Jogesh Chandra Haubujam, the MPS, said under his supervision, the team, including additional SP Operation O Wangkomba and the Thoubal Commando OC Inspector K. Nitaranjan, along with 16 Assam Rifles Major Rahul, carried out checking at the Kongjom Papal Lamkai on September 13th and around 4:30 p.m. and arrested Mohammad Sana Jauba first. Upon interrogating, Mohammad Sana Jauba reveals that he, along with Oinam Amit Kumar, carried out the IED blast at Usoi Pokpi Sangomsang on the Lilong police station under the order of one chairman of Pripak Pro S. Paliba. The SP said that following the relation, the police arrested Amit Kumar on September 13th itself at around 7:30 p.m. 3 mobile phones, 35,500 rupees in cash were also recovered from his residence. The arrested persons, along with the seized items, have been handed over to Lilong police station for further investigation. Manipur reports 5 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 0 death case in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 1,39,778 people and claimed 2,148 lives in the state so far. Recovered and active cases have not been updated to the time of filing this report. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
I giming I was Kumar Singh. I handaki NEET ki exam da Manipur yona topper taraki. Comet Coaching Institute ki yamna top mayam ga manada teaching method amalai masina maram oira kanda yamna wadana ilai na Manipur yona top ngamjakiban. Paisa pai da bai mung oira bana demotivate tobo matam kaya ama yauki. Comet ki oja singi punging thogot po hai kya na ngasi ki thaksi po yobong ngamjakiban. Comet ta pangthok liba mock test na aingonda asing mo khada confident kaya ama hauki. I say class 10 exam da mark wang badagi class 12 for Comet school the free ship ta tamba pangjaki adu class 12 da su mark wang bagi tamakta Comet Coaching Institute ta su free ship ta tamba pangjaki. Ai gumna laira ma sa mo jaraga su hona balep ta ba ma di apabo oja ma darkar hoy ai oina di Comet to recommend to zani.
American Oncology Institute AOI Amadi Babina Specialty Hospital Anigi Makada Comprehensive Cancer Care Galoinana Multi Specialty Service Singi Kudong Sabasing Pizeri Kudong Sabasing Adudi Neurology, Urology, Internal Medicine, General Surgery, Critical Care ICU Amadi Palliative Medicine. American Oncology Institute AOI at Babina Specialty Hospital Saziwa Jal Road Khawai Shoi Imphal East.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Haidiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching a Primetime English Bulletin. India added 6,422 new COVID-19 cases, 5,748 recoveries and 34 deaths in last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cash load stands at 46,389. Total recoveries are above 4,39,41,840. Recovery rate stands at 98.71%. That toll reaches at 5,28,250. Over 215 crore 98 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 61 crore 56 lakh 34,000 people. It has claimed above 65 lakh 23,000 people, and recoveries are above 59 crore 48 lakh 4,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 26 lakh 92,000 in the world. Masked fogging drive was carried out in different locations of Moreh today. The drive was jointly conducted by 2 departments under the state and district vector-borne diseases control programs on the backdrop of dengue outbreak in Moreh. Fogging drive in Moreh will continue under the supervision of State Malaria Officer Dr. A.R. Chisti and District Malaria Officer Drs. Mani Bhushan Yaikom on unit dengue outbreak until dengue outbreak is kept under control in the border town. Fogging and surveillances are underway at Haino Makong Lekai, Chabang Phai Lekai, Kanand Veng, Phaicham Veng and Gamnom Veng, where dengue confirmed cases were detected, as well as other locations. Moreh has reported a total of 191 dengue cases so far. Health Minister Dr. Sapand Ranjan along with officials of Health Department carried out a cleanliness drive at RD Wing, Lumville today. They cleared all the garbages dumped in front of the RD Wing. Later, they also planted trees. The Health Minister appealed to stop throwing garbages in the areas and to keep surrounding of RD Wing neat and clean.
Food safety ki lere, MAC lere, yamna na director ki lere. Sigis da akoi yamna fazana unhygienic way da praza jing na jo haiba tare. Sigis yamna akoi ki dumping ground ki type ta sum oi basi yeng basi zaman maha jo chele. Aduna as akoi ki responsibility ama oina akoi sigis jaga je kitang u tharaga tang kara nan na leine na bedam ta akoi hona jabani. Khwaidi ki maru oi badi ki praza pumna maksida ayuk kumba dungdang kumda la ki dam to biri ba pot sigis to bidana ba. Akoi sigis akoi yam sincerely akoi fazana luna na thamna na bedam ta hona bani.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal held its Graduation Day celebration at its Jubilee Hall today. Gracing the event, PWD Minister Govindas Konthaujam said only good-timed management, patience and compassion will lead to success. He encouraged doctors to perform their duties by stating that their profession is considered next to godliness. He appealed to the budding doctors to treat their patients with care and compassion.
Humility is very important. You are going with a plate to serve the people. Doctor is always mentioned as next to the God. Everybody cried upon you to save the life. Your small mistake, your small careless will lead a lot of loss of the human life. Sida matammahan bidaba minung silay ba tambiba adu eragadi soidana afawa doctor amoigani akoigi state sida maming satpadana tana India gi maming satpa atok mapana so mai pakna afawa doctor ama oibada yamna hena mai pakna oiba ngamani.
Department of Orthopedics and Traumatology Island Hospital to organize a live surgery workshop on the totaled knee replacement today at the hospital premises in Kanchipur, Imphal. In connection with this, Dr. I. Ibomcha said that patients in Manipur have to travel outside the state for knee replacement and joining since the state has no facility. He added that Island Hospital is working towards giving treatment to patients with relevant problems and for the convenience of people attending the workshop. Professor S. Mahante from Mumbai and Professor Anil Kumar Sahu from Puri spoke on total knee replacement.
Sugumba orthopedic specialized treatment daka oiba singse mapanda satragasu ekoi island hospital sida yana bahina yamna kan honajari spine boire hang sinba boire hairiba singsi ekoi gi hospital sida paisa sangdana Manipur hospital amada treat tobagi nungaiba convenience mayam du lehelaga ekoi na masi tokjage haidana kan honajari.
Thangaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan appeals to take part in the International Blood Donation Camp to be held on September 17 to mark the 72nd birthday of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Akhil Bharatiya Therapant Yuvak Parishad and the Seva Bharati will jointly organize the blood donation camp, which will also be held in different parts of Manipur. Speaking to media today at Dharmashala in Imphal, MLA Joy Kishan called upon the public to support blood donation camp in view of the blood shortage facing blood banks in the state amidst the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Joy Kishan continued that he is also donating blood at RIMS Hospital on 17th of September, encouraging people from the age group of 18 to 65 years to take part in the blood donation camp. Speaking to media, Seva Bharati Manipur members Pusparaj informed that the upcoming event aims at collecting 150,000 units of blood by setting up more than 2,000 camps across India and abroad. He said that Akhil Bharati Therapant Yuvak Parishad has been mentioned in the Guinness Book of the World Record for collecting 1,212 units of blood from 682 blood donation camps on September 16, 2014. He said the blood donation camp will also mark the 58th Foundation Day of ABTYP.
afaba akhoi mateng mapinaba miyam punamuktagi akhoi blood donation si drive tawbana hariba sangsana sina hudokchabani ai samaksu hariba sangsana siga loinana laliba tarik 3 thangje nimisita rimsta blood donation camp ma tawbasda saruk yachabaga loinana ai samaksu blood donation tawjagani manipur da leiriba naketa tariba camp tongan tawriba aduga imphal city yoina rims ki naketa tariba satranalon sing miyoi bajati ki sewa tawgi khanbirep kuchingna punamagna blood donation si camp sidaita sogopiu haina aina appeal tawjari.
The Namanjuri College of Teachers Education observed its 58th Foundation Day today at the Golden Jubilee Hall of the college. Mementos were presented to former principals and teachers of the college, teaching and non-teaching staff of the Namanjuri College of Teachers Education during the celebration. Mementos were also presented to former secretaries of the college. Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra also inaugurated a girls' hostel library room to mark the Golden Jubilee celebration. AMSU Thoubal District Committee Vice President Laurembam Luching Bamangang cautioned public to be aware of some miscreants impersonating as the committee members and spreading rumors. Speaking to media at the committee office today, Luchingba said a press release signed by one IP Secretary Thongamd Akash of AMSU Thoubal District Committee on September 10 is unauthorized press release. He said Thongamd Akash is not a part of the reformed AMSU Thoubal District Committee. He maintained that self-styled president of Wangjing branch Sagolsemt Vidya Lakshmi is also not associated with AMSU and clarified that president of AMSU Wangjing branch is Paunam Priyoberta. Self-styled president of Khongjomt branch Sonia Sapamt is not the president but a vice president, and the self-styled president of Yaripok branch Onindro was expelled from AMSU on disciplinary ground in May. Luchingba further clarified that the press release signed by them was released without their knowledge but by some miscreants. Taking part in the press meet, AMSU Thoubal District Committee General Secretaries Nirmala Maihobam said there is no internal conflict of AMSU Thoubal District Committee and that the committee has been working under AMSU headquarters and will continue to do so. Kangmong Sangit Kala Mandal held Tarpand Mahotsav at the Kangmong Maishnam Laikai, making offering to Mandal's departed members today. Padma Shri Awadi Waripanaba, CWAF Chairman Buddha Chingtham and Manipur Theatre Academy Director Sarungbam Birain took part in the ritual. Speaking on the occasion, Padma Shri Nabawarepa lamented that present generations fail to understand the sense of Tarpand offerings. Recitations of the books and presentation of Nam Sankirtan mark the event. Office of a Deputy Commissioner Vishnupur is organizing an one-day special enrollment camp for Social Security Scheme on September 22nd at 11 a.m. Press release from the Vishnupur DC Laurembam Vikram IAS informed all the DLOs and the general public that the district administration, in collaboration with municipal councils and the banks, shelled the camp at the office complex of all 7 municipal councils in the district of enrollment of contractual workers and others eligible persons in social security schemes and appeals to avail the benefits by bringing age-proofed Aadhaar and bank account details. Kangleipanas Mayai Loishang has withdrawn its restriction imposed on Thoubal District Council and Lilong Local Councils on September 8. The decision was taken in the meeting chaired by Kangleipana President E. Ibem Pisak. The meeting also decided reformations of Lilong Local Council. Assam Rifle Chasat Battalion, under the aegis of Inspector General of Assam Rifle ICAR Sound, has organized an awareness lecture programs on the topic drug abuse and domestic violence at the Kamtong village in the Kamtong district. People who attended the programs were informed about the various government projects and schemes. Union Cabinet has approved the inclusions of some caste of Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh in the list of scheduled tribes. Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda said it was a long pending demand of this caste which has been fulfilled. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today greeted all engineers on the occasions of the Engineers Day. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said our nation is blessed to have skilled and talented pool of engineers who are contributing to nation building. He said the government is working to enhance infrastructure for studying engineering, including building more engineering colleges. The Prime Minister said on Engineers Day, the nation to remember the path-breaking contributions of Visveshvaraya. Now the news from the world of sports. India is gearing up to host a FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup from October 11th till 30. Teams from 16 countries across the globe, divided into 4 groups, are competing in the group league matches of the World Cup at Bhubaneswar's Kalinga Stadiums, Margawon's Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Navi Mumbai's D.Y. Patel Stadium. Hosts India, United States, Morocco and Brazil are placed in Group A. Germany, Nigeria, Chile and New Zealand are in Group B. Spain, Colombia, Mexico and China are in Group C, while Japan, Tanzania, Canada and France are in Group D. Winners of the Group League matches will be qualified for quarterfinals. Group League matches will be played from October 11th to October 18th. Each of the winners and runners-up teams of the grouped matches will compete in the quarterfinals on October 21 and October 22. 2 semi-final matches will be played on October 26. Third place match and final match will be played on October 30. In second Ampha Cup being played at artificial turf ground, Lamlong Tong Kong Angtha Football Club defeated Football Club Lamjao 3-0. In another match, USA Kurai Tres Trungpu Nambold 4-1. And the next match to be played tomorrow, Simropia Football Club will take on YOSC Kurai at 12:30 p.m. while UBFC will play F4C Academy at 2 p.m. Sixteenth late and Balananda Singh Memorial 2 Division Football League Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. 12 cadres of the prescribed KCPPWG and 1 cadre of KYKL laid down arms and ammunition before Chief Minister Narendra Modi. "54 employees of the Manipur Secretariat who have been on ceased work strike for more than 10 days land in Sajiwa jail later release." Governor Lagan Nations stressed on the need for development of human resources as it is vital to a nation's strength, progress and prosperity. Manipur reports 5 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and no fatality in last 24 hours. Coronavirus affects 1,39,778 people in Manipur so far. And India adds 6,422 new COVID-19 cases, above the 5,000 recoveries and 34 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cash load stands at 45,700. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Ms. Victoria. Miss Elizabeth. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Ching Chingaroi Lukki, President Gifam Pubiramba.